Now it is time to choose. Oh, you guys can't really see that. Oh, I didn't even make a bottom screen thing. Crap. Sorry guys, you should be able to see, you just might not. You guys can probably see the text fine if you make it bigger. Now it is time to choose whose fate you will follow first. Select a team to continue the story. Team C, Team Q, or Team D. I think I'm gonna go with Team D because that had Phi in it, or Phi. I think it's Phi. I don't remember, and I know her from the previous game. So I'm gonna go with D. What is Flo? Actually, give me 1 second to see how well it is, and then I'll be right back. Okie dokie, it seems to be working just fine, so we will continue with Team D. I'm just gonna have the volume as high as I can go, I guess. Each image you see here is a story fragment. Only one is available for now, but more will unlock as the story unfolds. Select any unlocked fragment to continue the story. When you find you are unsure how to control something in the game, touch question mark in the top right corner to open the control guide. Well, we just did that one. So then, do I have to do the loss? I am confused. I guess we're gonna do this? Because we got one ending already. I mean, there's nothing to go after that one. So, I guess I really legitimately did win the game. Just by choosing the right one. Alright, we don't have to do this again. Alright, so this time I'm gonna choose blue and get the bad ending. I guess. Man, I chose right first time. Woo! So I'm sorry you actually didn't get to see the credits. I was really confused. Usually games don't do that to you. Sometimes they do, but...
That's why I told you, Red.
Carlos, you asshole! You got it wrong!
Carlos.
What were you thinking?
Hey, wait a second! Carlos isn't the one to be blamed for all this.
Right. The person who started it is.
So, what now?
You should know already. You were wrong, so the game continues.
Until 6 people are dead.
At least 6. It's possible there may be more.
Why don't we hurry and get this over with then?
Before you begin.
Sorry for all the commotion.
Sleep?
When next you wake, you've forgotten everything you just
Forget. But why?
There's no point in telling you now. You won't remember. Pleasant dreams.
I'm just really happy I chose the right one first time around and legitimately completed the game, I guess, with one of the endings. But I didn't let you guys see the credits, so I'm really sorry. I can go ahead and just once I do all of the endings, I'll just let the credits play because there's no point in continuously doing it. And now the game actually begins. Before the game began, you got to see the end. How exciting, everyone! Man, we're really good at this game. We got to see the end before it even began. I really am just like really happy about that. I'm weird. I'm weird. Went from a now loading to a blank to a now loading. Good. Good. So we're not gonna spawn outside, or, you know, wake up outside. People are legitimately going to die this time, I guess.
Akane,
I didn't choose this group of people.
bastard! What the hell's going on? You brought all of us here.
No! It's not me!
Then what the fuck is that stupid thing on your head?
Let it go, Eric. No need to take it all out on the kid.
Mira?
Wonder what this is.
Give it up, Diana. It's better that you don't force it off.
Why do you say that?
You should listen to her. I get the feeling she's seen it before.
Bracelet.
That's what it was called a year ago. Right, Akane?
Junpei.
Oh! I didn't know that it was those two. They're dramatically different.
Who's this?
I am Zero. The second Zero.
The second?
Let me make one thing clear. This is a recording. So don't bother asking questions as I cannot answer them. I'd like to tell you an old story. 17 years ago, on a rainy morning, a woman went jogging in a large park. Her usual route led her to a fork in the road. Normally she'd run down the right path, but for some reason, this day, she chose the left. Along the way,
Had I known that that was Junpei and Akane, I might have chose them.
surprised to see her, I asked, why did you come this way?
They're from the first game, Fi's from the second, just so you know.
Was her reply.
Sorry for the talking, but there's a lot of this in the game, and there is subtitles, so every once in a while I might just do it.
They found her in some bushes along the left path. Sometimes life is simply unfair. Don't you think?
What the hell is all this nonsense?
It's the same for all of you. The pull of an unjust fate carried you along to this moment. Only to find yourselves in this bomb shelter, 50 meters below ground.
Wait, what?
As you can see, this place is divided into 3 sections.
So we're gonna be in the blue one, because I chose Team D.
You 3 are in Ward C. You will henceforth be referred to as C Team. Your leader shall be Carlos.
Crap, I kinda wanted to choose them now.
Next is Q, Mira, and Derek. You are located in Ward Q. Your name will be Q Team. As evidenced by the name, the leader is killed.
Hey, wait!
Is this a joke?
And finally, Diana, Phi, and Sigma.
Sigma! He is from Virtue's Last Reward.
Diana is the leader. That makes you the D Team. You may walk
Hold
around
on.
as long as you remain within your respective wards. There is a time limit, however. 90 minutes. Once 90 minutes are up, an injector bracelet will help. An anesthetic and an agent to erase your memories will be administered.
Memory erasing drugs?
As a result, you'll all fall into a deep, uninterrupted sleep. But you will also forget everything that occurred in those past 90 minutes.
What?
The bracelet has an additional function. A watch. Pressing the buttons on each side simultaneously will display the time.
Last game they also had a drug injected in them, but I think it was a killing one.
Today is December 31st, New Year's Eve. The year turns over in less than half a day. Unfortunately, very few of you will find yourselves able to look up for the year 2029. Take a look at the door. It's clearly marked with an X. Beyond this X though, is a hole of time. Riding the elevator up will take you above ground.
I don't understand why the music is louder than his voice.
Enter them into the input device beside it. 6 X-passes are needed for it to unlock. 1 X-pass will be announced every time someone dies. In blunter terms, if 6 of you die, the rest will gain all of the passwords and will be able to open the X door.
This is bullshit.
One caveat. The door remains open for only 30 seconds. Once that passes, it will automatically close and never open again.
These games remind me of
With this information,
the Saw games, but less gruesome and more mentally challenging.
What? No one would.
I'll give you one opportunity. By majority vote, determine one team to execute.
What?
Do you see the computer in the corner of the room? The team names of their newfound enemies will be displayed on that mark. Choose the team you've decided to eliminate.
What?
Each team gets 1 vote. The leader must submit it for the group. Your deadline is 13:30. Any team that hasn't voted before the time limit is up shall be penalized 2 votes. The group of 2 or more votes will lose. Every member of that team will be executed. Let us begin.
This is doing the same exact thing they did in the second one. Except straight up just trying to murder someone right now.
The human race pay the balance.
Oh. Let us save. That's not what I wanted. Let me... That's not what I want. Let's see. Okay, so this is the execution. So as you can see, there's one if I, there's one per team. So as to who you'd execute. Give me 1 second though. I'm gonna stop recording, stop playing the game for a minute so that I can go through the options, because apparently you just can't do that. And I don't want to accidentally press start and then while the dialogue's happening and then it not you know, play the rest of the scene, so I'll be back again. Okay, there we go. I turned down the sound effects, hopefully. So, okay, so that's that. Oh, they have a new one too. Oh, okay, that one was that, so no. This is their choice, so I'm guessing we have to go team by team, maybe? So what team do I want to go to next? I'm not gonna lie, in terms of choosing these teams, I partially want to vote for Q, but I don't want to kill the little kid. So, I don't know. What team should I play as right now? Let's focus on that. Do I want to keep playing as Sigma and Phi? Which would be this one? Or do I want to play as Junpei and Akane? I'm just gonna stick with this one. The sound was supposed to be quieter, so I hope it is in comparison to the voices.
When a curious hate oozes calamity.
So, a moment when hate becomes calamity, huh?
I wonder what that means.
Beats me.
Maybe it's not supposed to have a meaning. Huh?
No, it is.
It's an anagram. You reorganize the letters into another sentence.
Why do you think it's an anagram?
I've seen something like this before. In another place. Anyway, where's Sigma?
What are you looking at?
A box.
What kind of box?
Okay, I can't just... Yeah, but that's not the kind of pause that I want, because it's really obnoxiously loud again.
Well, I'm looking into it because I don't know.
Looks like something's written on it.
Force quit box.
That's interesting.
I see a keyboard on it too.
Use this keyboard to input a password and force something to stop. Is that what this means?
What does it stop?
Well, the obvious answer would be the game Zero is making us play.
Then we should try it.
So it's gonna take us like the entire game before we can fill that out.
I shouldn't have thought it would be that easy.
Alright, hold on a second. I am going to try it again. I will be right back. Okay, well, apparently you just can't save the stupid settings until we get to the part where we can actually bring up the menu in-game. So, I'm sorry that the music is going to stay loud, but I don't understand why you would start the game out with all even sound so that the voices are drowned out.
When a curious hate.
I'm also sorry that you have to see this part again. Oh, maybe I can skip it?
It's an
Why do you?
Yeah, there we go.
What do you?
A box.
What kind?
Well, I'm looking.
Looks.
Use this. Well,
Then we should. I
There we
shouldn't have
go.
thought it would be that easy.
We need a hint.
maybe it says something on the underside.
No, we're gonna have to go throughout the entire game before we're able to jump back
Nope.
here and stop it.
Won't budge.
Is it heavy?
Heavy doesn't even begin to cover it. I doubt it's made out of anything from Earth.
Well, you are getting up there, Sigma.
What do you say? My body's still got it.
I'll just give it a try.
By the way, like I said, as soon as I get a chance, I will decrease this because this is ridiculous.
See? I told you.
This is the map for Ward D, right?
Looks like it.
Okay.
And we can go wherever we want so long as it's within this ward?
Yes, that's what Zero said.
Am I gonna get the chance to actually bring up an options menu? Prep room. Decontamination room. Healing room. Which, by the way, I guess it's kind of good that I chose Sigma first, because Sigma is the one that can jump from multiverse to multiverse, universe to universe. I don't know what to describe it as. From timeline to timeline. I didn't see what the other one was, but trash disposal room. Locker room.
Right. We've checked all the rooms from top to bottom.
You didn't find any exits?
Obviously. We are in a bomb shelter, after all. If there were several exits, it'd defeat the purpose it was built for.
So Zero told the truth.
Then opening the
Them talking about
exit
bomb
is-
shelters makes me want to play Fallout now.
Mira! Eric! Can you hear me?
Carlos! Akane! Tenmyoji!
Tenmyoji's here?
We wouldn't hear a drunk toga party at full volume on the other side.
Tenmyoji's
We
old.
need 6 passwords to get this door to open. right?
Oh, Tenmyoji's the kid?
That
Or if I no, I thought Tenmyoji was
For
the
every
old one.
person who dies, one password will be revealed.
Could have sworn Tenmyoji was the old one, and I don't remember the kid's name.
Sigma, why don't you try dying once?
I politely but firmly refrain.
What about you, Diana?
Hey! No.
Figured.
May I ask you guys something?
What's up?
Who is Zero will help come the way Sigma talks.
This may be somewhat rude of me to say. But wait.
Darn it! Still can't change the stupid volume, I'm so sorry.
A little unusual.
If you're gonna play this, make sure you change the volume before you start playing.
The age of his mind and his body are completely different.
Oh, he mentioned that back at Deacon. That his consciousness had different back in the year 2074.
That's correct. That's why I know what will happen in the future. He must have spent the past 5 days warning me. If nothing changes, mankind will be destroyed. Kane, Phi, and I infiltrated Decon to stop all that from happening.
Is this true?
Well, would you believe me if I said that it was?
Then why are all of us trapped in this strange place? If you know the future, then you could have prevented it.
We had no idea what events went down inside the Decon facility. nor did we know anything about what's going to happen in this shelter.
Who is Zero will help come. Help will not come. I already know that.
You think Zero is?
So we're gonna play as the new guy every time.
No, I haven't the foggiest.
Except for the entire team that's new, that I think. Team
At the very
Q.
least, they know about what happened a year ago.
What are you?
There's one more thing for sure. Think about it. Why was Zero's speech to us pre-recorded? There's got to be a very big reason why things can't be in real time. There are two possibilities. They've already bit the bullet, or
Zero is among us.
Help will not come. Stupid question.
Do you think someone will come help us?
Like who?
Maybe the decom experiment staff?
sorry, but that's pretty unlikely. Remember? The staff stationed in decom can't communicate with us right now. The simulation is attempting to stay true to an actual Mars mission.
It's at least 6 months between Earth and Mars. In that time period, Earth will have rotated halfway around the Sun. Which means...
By the time the spaceship reaches Mars, the Earth is behind it.
the star in the way, we can't send a signal.
That's the lead-up. We've been doing experiments for the past 5 days.
Transmissions will reestablish on December 31st at 23:30. Which leaves us with more than 10 hours.
There's no point in hoping for a rescue to come before then.
I'm pretty sure the decom staff won't notice any problems until that time.
You guys are like siblings. You're totally in sync.
Well, they've been through this before. They've been working together.
Why did this have to happen to me? I should have never listened to Rebecca.
Rebecca?
She is also the lady from the background, and I
She's
believe
the
that
head
that's
nurse
Sigma
at
as well.
the hospital I worked.
Oh, right. You did say you were a nurse.
I joined the decom experiment because Rebecca suggested it to me. She told me that they were searching for a nurse willing to participate. Well, to be honest, there is another reason why I decided to join.
Puppy dog!
Gab!
Why is Gab here?
Who is Gab?
I think he came through the vent.
See anything?
I don't know who Gab is.
It's too dark.
You're up, Vi.
You want me to go in there? It's clearly impossible.
You sure?
I won't repeat myself. My boobs are D's.
Your pants are
That is
fine.
hard to believe.
It's true.
Seems to me they've gotten a full size larger than the last time you told me.
It's been 45 years. Growing is natural.
You were just sleeping.
Could I interrupt? What is this?
Is that a coaster?
Something's written on it. Hello, Carlos here. C-Team is voting for D-Team. So D-Team should vote for Q-Team and Q-Team for C-Team. And someone else wrote...
Q-team, got it.
D team should vote for Q team.
By spreading out the votes, they're suggesting we make it a tie.
Looks like Q-team agreed.
Seems so.
And we're D team, so we should vote for Q
This
team.
Gab passed through Ward C to Ward Q and ended up here. It'll work! Now none of the teams will have to die.
I wonder about that.
What?
The deadline to vote is in 3 minutes.
I'm gonna vote for Q
We don't
team,
have
and I
much
hope
time.
they don't die.
We need to head over to the voting device.
I hope by voting for Q team they don't die. Nope, still nothing, but gonna take a save. God damn it, I just want to change the volume. When is a puzzle gonna come up so I can change the volume?
What exactly did you mean earlier, Vi?
I'm saying it could be a lie.
This is like the same exact music from the other game, by the way.
Q team is planning to betray us?
No, I doubt it. If that's what they intended, they didn't have to send Gab. They'd only have to decide to vote for D-Team.
Then you mean...
There's a chance that C-Team will betray us. Maybe they're saying they'll vote for D-Team, but actually vote for Q-Team
Why would they do that?
to make us choose Q-Team. If you think it's a good idea to spread out the votes, then your choice is easy, right?
I'm gonna vote for Q and hope that Q doesn't die.
It's a possibility.
Fi is always the negative one, by the way.
Deadline to vote.
She's always the one that's just like, yeah, but you have to also look at it from this angle.
What should I do?
The fact that Gab showed up means that we can assume Q-Team's voting for C-Team. So we have no choice but to choose Q-Team. Otherwise,
Our single vote could cause the death of all of C team.
Decision time. Darn it, I still can't choose. We said that we'd vote for Q, so I'm voting for Q, and I hope they don't die. Don't kill the little guy. You guys told me to. I did it. You all told me to. I'm doing it.
Your vote has been accepted.
And every time they push it to the limit as to when to actually
that was
vote.
a good choice.
Do you think it'll be okay?
So long as Gab's note was the truth.
All we could do was trust them.
I suppose.
90 minutes have passed. Your time has been. Sleep well, as the next game will begin when you awake. Unfortunately, the team who receives 2 votes will be unable to participate. One final thing. You've gone through with the vote exactly as I commanded. You deserve a reward for obeying. The memory loss drug will not be injected to the brain. When you next wake, those who survive will be able to request the decision made. As all members of a single team will perish as a result of the vote you entered. Pleasant dreams.
I hope no one died. And they fall asleep instantly. And I just want to change the sound. I cannot get over this. This is ridiculous.